All right, 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM listeners, you already know what time it is. We got the one, the only, we got West Coast finest. We got D3 the Rockstar live on the line worldwide. How you doing this evening?
Oh, man, I'm blessed, man. I woke up to see another one, man. 2 letters.
Hey, man, most definitely. The good thing as well, man, it's also the beginning of a new week, man. You know, it's Monday, so hopefully the Monday blues treated you pretty good so far today.
Oh, man, you know, they call it the Miserable Monday. Nobody likes it. I work every day, so I don't get bothered by it.
Hey, man, it's weird. With me, normally, I don't mind Mondays. I just don't like Sundays, in my personal opinion, because that's normally when the weekend ends, so the fun has to stop, and, you know, you got to go back to that 9 to 5.
I'll never stop. My birthday on a Wednesday. My best friend's birthday is on today. My manager's birthday on a Friday. My life is a party every day.
Hey, well, that's why you're called D3 the Rockstar then, man, because you know what? Every rock star loves a party.
You already know, D3 the Rockstar, the one and only, and I'm not a rapper. Don't confuse me with a rapper. I'm a rock star.
But I gotta ask you, man, like, what actually inspired you to get into the music industry initially?
Well, truthfully, hearing Snoop Dogg make it out of my city. I'm from Long Beach, California. You know what I'm saying? The Prince of Long Beach, they call me. Just listening to Snoop growing up, then my badass kid has wanted to rap. Then I finally heard Eminem. That's my favorite rapper, Eminem. I watched 8 Mile, and here I am now.
And I gotta say, man, 8 Mile, in my personal opinion, has one of the most iconic scenes, man. That final rap battle scene, when he goes, everybody from the 313, man, that's my favorite part of that entire movie.
That was what Eminem was. You know, it's so crazy. Eminem wrote that whole battle rap. He wrote the whole script for it. It was spit Eminem rap to him, but how he dissed himself, huh? He made it like he kept the whole game up, like I could diss myself and beat you.
But you know what? That was actually smart, though. You know, when a lot of people are like, you know, a lot of people are against you and whatnot, man. You take the words right out of their mouth, man. It's smart because after that, they're like, "Fuck, man, I ain't got shit to say."
Exactly. What about this? Look, now everybody from the 343, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Hey, now everybody from the 343. 2 letters. You see the Rockstar. I love you, Canada. I'll be out there soon.
But when you actually brought up Snoop Dogg as well, man, a few moments ago, you know, I also noticed you had the opportunity to work with Snoop Dogg, man. So he actually mentored you and got you into the game. But also, man, you had the opportunity to work alongside the man that inspired you. Like, what was that feeling like, being able to work alongside the Dogfather?
Hey, it was like surreal, man. You know, it's surreal. I'm still like, can't believe it happened. Dream come true. Little kid grew up, wanted to rap for him. Finally got the song with him. Went on tour with him and still do business with him today.
And I gotta say, man, Snoop Dogg is a phenomenal individual, man. I actually saw that guy live in person in Ottawa a couple of years back. And I'm gonna tell you this for a fact, man. I'm not just saying this because you work with Snoop. That's most craziest, most memorable hip-hop concert I've ever been to in my life, man. Like, that guy can really rock a fucking stage, man.
Out there in your territory, where at?
I'm out here in Prescott, so I'm about 40 minutes from Ottawa.
He came to Ottawa and turned it up?
Yeah, he came to Ottawa at Blues Fest in 2019. It was him, your mentor Warren G, and the Wu-Tang Clan. Man, I gotta say that was the most craziest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, this was I remember that. I didn't have my pass, but I would end up going, man. Fuck. Oh.
I'm gonna be honest, man. It was 59,000 people attending, man. I was actually there front row, man. I stood there from about 3 p.m. all the way to midnight. I dehydrated myself, everything. Because one of them stand-up shows, bro.
That's so dope, bro. That's like a real bomb-ass story you just said, man. All the word I heard that, real dedicated, loyal fans out here, rap still fans out here. Everybody ain't groupies, you know what I'm saying?
All right, man, I got to admit, man, I think Snoop Dogg announced he was bringing Warren along with him. I think it was some like 4 or 5 days before the concert, so I already had my tickets. I already had the stubs, everything, the train tickets ready. And then when I heard Warren G was going to be there, man, I flipped the fuck out. I was like, yo, this is what's up.
Nobody does it better than the LBC. 2 letters, man. Shout out to Outlaw Radio for having me, man. DC the Rockstar in this thing, man.
And when we're on the topic of Warren G, man, as I mentioned as well, he is actually your mentor, man. I gotta ask, how did yourself and Warren G get connected, man? Because that's another phenomenal individual growing up in the LBC, able to work alongside.
Yes, and coming from Long Beach, like I always wanted to work with all my legends. You know, Snoop Dogg, Warren G, Daz Dillinger, Nate Dogg, Badass. But Warren G, I met him through my first manager, which is my older homie, and he was like the bodyguard for Snoop them back then. So he got like a personal relationship. He just pulled me in there, and then Warren just took me under his wing, put me on 13 city tour, taught me some shit, let me hear some exclusive music. I got like 4 songs with him. We're going to shoot the video coming up this year. He just texted me the other day on how to go about getting my distribution from Empire. So, you know, that's really my mentor. And another one is Crooked Eye. You ain't got him yet, but he's another one.
And I remember Warren recently, man, dropped a new single this past summer, man. You know what I mean? With Ty Dolla $ign. That song is phenomenal.
The one with Ty Dolla $ign, huh?
Yeah, man. That was my summer anthem, bro. Most definitely a fire joint.
Hey, my shout out to Warren G, to Uncle Warren G, man. Go get some of that Sniffing Griffin rub sauce, man. The #1 barbecue sauce in the game. 2 letters.
And also, man, you were actually the CEO of God's Favorite Entertainment. I was wondering, can you tell us a bit more about that entertainment company? And of course, what made you decide to start up your own company?
Well, that's my own imprint. I met my band member, my co-CEO of the company with me. I've been rapping so much, it's like, you know, when I met him, I wanted to form like a group, and me and him came with God's Favorite, 2 letters, and I came home and just kept building on that, and, you know, then Nipsey Hussle gave me a formula, you know what I'm saying? So I took Nipsey Hussle's formula, and I kept my independency, LLC, my company, and now I'm sitting here just finding like producers. I don't find rappers more per se because it's too much competition. So I find producers and cameramans, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, most definitely. It's understandable, man. You know what I mean? There's way too much confuckery in the music industry
I'm not
today.
the CEO though. I'm not the CEO that wanna. I'm still rapping. So you know what I'm saying? Even though I mess with all Tad, don't turn nobody down. I be giving artists single deals more than an artist deal. You know what I'm saying?
And also, man, another phenomenal project that you put out, man, is actually titled Blue Hef. I don't play boy, man. I was wondering, man, what's the story behind that amazing record? And of course, where can our listeners actually snag themselves some copies today?
Hey, shout out to Hugh Hefner, man. Rest in peace. I always wanted to meet Hugh Hefner, man. I'm mad I didn't get to make it to the Playboy fucking mansion, but that's what the actual album concept came from in jail. You know, I'm a Crip. Keyway from Long Beach, so it's like, you know, Long Beach, we Crips out there, we're all blue, so it's like, hey, I'm Blue Hef. I don't play, boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't pimping, though. I don't play, boy. Blue Hef. 11-song project. I got Crooked Eye on there. I got Paperboy on there. I got Nate Dogg on there. I got my little brother Don Johnson, my sister C-Star, the little homie Ted Third. Some good production on there, too. West Coast Stone. All the up-and-coming kids, K-Rig, I forget his name. He made the Mando feed. Shout out to my dog. But look, yeah, that was like my first. I had to get it off my chest, man. It's at 700,000 streams right now, Spotify.
And also, man, I really enjoy the track, man, on that record, Crippin' and Designer, man. I don't even care who you are. You listen to that joint, it's gonna make you feel hard.
By Crip, rest in peace, Nipsey. I dedicate that one to Nipsey Hussle, man. By Crip and Designer. I shot the video too. You ain't seen it?
I haven't checked out the video yet, but I most definitely am going to. And if anybody listening hasn't checked out the video, you know what I mean? Don't be like me. Make sure you check that out ASAP.
Please go check it out. It's on YouTube. You can just search D3 TheRocstar. D3 the Rocstar, man, on all platforms.
And man, this question's gonna take you back, man. And you know, this one's from June 2013, man, where you actually released the video for your song Real Life, featuring the one and only, the most featured artist within hip hop, man, Cocaine. I was wondering, how did yourself and Cocaine get connected?
Uncle Cocaine, man, it's a long story, but to put it in layman's terms, just through like the intermediate houses, you know, Long Beach and Pomona and Compton is the meccas of the rap, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I listened to y'all interview too, though. I like the one you did about Uncle, so it's like, I met him through my manager, that's me, Warren G, and he just loved my energy, and that's my uncle for life. I can call him right now. I probably got like 7 songs with him. He probably got like 4 you ain't heard yet.
And I gotta say, man, Cocaine, man, I had the opportunity to interview him twice, man. And the second time I interviewed him, he randomly called out my phone, man. So I'm fairly new, surprisingly, at this whole radio thing. So when you have your idols calling you, man, it's kind of like, damn, like, you know, when you're doing an interview, you're in interview mode. But if you're sitting there lounging with your wife and Cocaine rings your phone, you're like, God damn, what do I do?
Yeah, you know how it go. You just keep it natural, man. Act like it's Michael Jordan. What would you say to Michael Jordan? You know?
Hey, man, that's true. You know what I mean?
Shout out to my uncle, the most featured artist in the game, the originator of G-Funk. We all know that, man.
Hey, man, most definitely. And he also just dropped a recent track as well, Monkey Wasn't Funky, man, which is probably the most funkiest track to date.
And they love us out there in Canada, too. And that Monkey Wasn't Funky. I think somebody won it from over that way, I think.
Yeah, because I remember he had a dance contest, and I think right now, it could be over right now. I don't know yet, but he's doing a DJ contest.
So, but you still can submit. Do the dance. Uncle Cocaine said you still can submit. You might got action to win $3,000 again.
And also, man, jumping back to 2020, you actually dropped a Christmas album this past year, titled Christmas and Happy Blue Year. I was wondering, man, I'm pretty sure I know what the story is behind that, man, but what made you guys decide to actually start to make a Christmas record?
Man, it just, I wanted to just show my full artistry and step out the box. And actually, 2019, I started it with my first Christmas video. And I just said, by next Christmas, I'm coming with the full EP project. And I just put it together like a real album, but we just had Christmas topics. And I feel like that was some of my best work this year, last year, man. And you can go find it right now on SoundCloud. Got like 5 videos off the project on YouTube. Made Christmas in the LBC, man. Happy Blue Year. DP the Rocstar featuring Cocaine. My boy King Kodak. I got Ariane Mosley on there. I got my nigga 2B's on there. Got a whole album full of Christmas jingles.
Hey, man, you know what? I gotta cop myself a copy of that, man, coming up this December, man, because I need some fresh hip-hop Christmas music,
you know what's so crazy? I put it out for free. I'm going to just send you the link, bro. Just go ahead and download that thing.
Hey, man, I'm most definitely going to snag myself a copy of that, man. You know what I mean? I like listening to, Merry Motherfucking Christmas by Eazy-E every year, but, you know, I think I need to switch it up, man, and get some fresh Christmas joints in my rotation.
All I want for Christmas is some good weed, eggnog, and some Hennessy. Yeah! 2 letters.
But also, man, I saw something as well about the Prince of LBC TV, man. I was wondering, you tell us a bit more about that, and of course, where can our listeners actually watch that?
Okay, well, that's my blog that I do. I go around giving you exclusive content of the shit that you really want to see in a rapper's life. Like, you might be in studio, or you might want to hear how did he start his career. So that's what I do with the Prince of LBTV, is just going around giving the streets good content. And I'm starting with all the Long Beach rappers now, and I'm going to start branching out and helping up-and-coming artists and all that by, summertime.
That's actually really cool, man. You know, it sounds like, man, what I really love, man, is when I hear individuals giving back to their community and wanting to help other people from their city grow, man. You know, a lot of people, unfortunately nowadays, when they get big, they forget about where they came from, man. So it's really cool that the Rocstar, D3, is really giving back to his community.
They call me the Prince of Long Beach. I took on that role. I can't be selfish. I'm a Prince. I'm like royalty, so I give back in the best way I can. Whether it be music, a family issue, you know, I'm relatable. Like, I'm not one of the ones that went to Hollywood because I got a song with Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying?
And also, I gotta say, man, a lot of people that get like that, they wonder why the opportunities stop. You gotta stay humble no matter what, man.
Yes. Key word. You're a smart guy, man. Shout out to Outlaw Radio, man, for having they got the #1 radio in Canada, man. Y'all tap in, and I will be coming back and sending them some more of my artists in the camp. You know,
hey, man, you already know what to do. But I gotta ask you, D3, because I know you have a very extensive career, man, and I know there's some things that I probably missed that slipped through the cracks when I was doing the research. But What is next for you, man? Is there anything I missed that you still want to talk about or promote while we still have you here live on the Canadian airwaves?
Yeah. Right now, I want to promote some of my new projects I got coming out. I got another tape called Designer Boy 3. I got a mixtape called Jacket for Hit Volume 4. Me and my boy Red Kool-Aid just killed everybody beat from 2020 on the radio. And then I got my homies dropping a compilation, the West Coast Plantation. I got a song with BG Carico called X Games that's out right now. It's hot as flaming. Y'all get ready, man. BG the Rocstar, the homie Victory, the one next up. Kool-Aid, Red Kool-Aid. We got a whole squad over here, young, up-and-coming creative entrepreneurs. We got a writing crew called Super Fans, Just Hits League. We write for artists as well. So we print clothes, too. Fighting quick print. Shout out my man, the West Coast Plantation, man, Mr. Bridgewater. We do printing and everything. So we like one big house, jack of all trades in one pot, man. God's favor, West Coast Plantation, 2 letters.
And also, D3, this is the time in the interview, man, that I give a chance for the individual that slides into the radio station airwaves. Just a chance to give shoutouts to whomever they want to give shoutouts to. But of course, your social media handles. That way our listeners can follow you and stay updated on everything D3 the Rocstar if they're not already doing so.
Yeah, well, if you didn't know, they called me the one and only D3 the Rocstar, the Brill Prince of Long Beach, man. You can follow me on all platforms at D3 the Rocstar. D3, T-H-E, R-O-C, no K, S-T-A-R. D3 the Rocstar. Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud. Just Google that.
Hey, most definitely, man. You know, Google it. Make sure you follow him and make sure you purchase yourself a copy of the Christmas record and his Hef record as well. Either you get it or you most definitely will regret it.
Yeah, and look out for my new song. I got a new hot record for that be #1 on top 40 Billboard, top 100 charts. It's called Fiesta, Fiesta. Get ready. It's coming. And you might be the first one to get an exclusive, bro. Outlaw Radio.
Hey, most definitely, man. If you send it, I'm most definitely going to spin it right here in Canada.
When they go love it, they'll be like, get his ass out there to Ottawa. Get me out there to Ottawa, man. If Snoop was out there, they gonna love me too.
Hey, man, most definitely. Maybe if our Blues Fest brings Snoop back, man, you know, you can join Snoop and actually do your guys' song live on the stage, man.
No, that's definitely gonna happen. That's another thing in my mind. He already DJ'd for me. I ain't performed with him yet, but he had that DJ'd for me, Snoopadelic. While I'm rapping, that's what like the life change. 90,000 people, fresh fest.
But I gotta say, D3, first and foremost, man, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy evening and just coming on 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM, man. It was an honor and most definitely a privilege, and I hope down the line we can make this happen again sometime soon.
Yeah, most definitely. I got a couple other artists I want to send your way to give them some little exposure out there in Canada, man, you know. And once this COVID shit die down, we will be out there, man.
Hey, man, most definitely sounds good. I'm looking forward to it, because I'm going to be honest, man, I haven't seen a concert in almost going on about a year and a half now, man. So this COVID shit needs to stop, man, so we can actually go back to doing concerts. So you can go back to making money, and fans like myself can go back to enjoying it.
Exactly, because we all kind of deprived out here, man. Niggas, you know, they want to see some live entertainment. Who doesn't love entertainment?
I agree, man. So everybody that is listening, wear your goddamn mask and follow the protocol so we can all get through this.
Yes, and go buy my new album. Download it on Spotify, stream, buy it on Apple. Type in D3 the Rocstar, Blue Hef, the #1 album 2020. Get ready.
Hey, man, most definitely. I gotta say, D3, thank you so much again, man, and most definitely have yourself a wonderful night.
Two letters.